Hi everybody, Kitsune Horuri here, and welcome to Doll Yokai. Doing a little different today. I'm going to be doing a bit of a repair. I'd like to introduce you to Shirl. Shirl is probably she's somewhere between 15 and 20 years old. That's how long ago it was I made her. And as you can see, she's got some fade going on. She kind of looks green. If you can't see that in comparison, there's your color comparison. She's turned a little bit green with the years. Her hair color has faded a bit, which actually the hair color thing, it doesn't look bad. Yes, she is a bit of a wild mess, but Shirl is supposed to be a wild mess. She's a teensy bit of a tart. She was made with scrap materials, a little bit of polymer clay, and she was strung with leather. And as you can see, her leather stringing has given up. Probably not going to remedy her colors, not today anyway. But I do need to dismantle her and restring her, and hopefully not destroy her in the process. So, let me get some materials together and get ready to do this. Even her buttons are coming off. Probably, well, I know for sure I'm not restringing her in leather again. It just didn't have the survivability. She's probably going to get some form of elastic, maybe jewelry elastic. And yeah, give me just a moment and I'll get this together so we can give her a little rehab. Okay, I'm going to pick up some thin elastic out of the other room, and I'm going to proceed to try and take her apart, add this in, and we'll see if I need to do anything from there. I am hoping I can do this without damaging her more, but we will see. Alright, and that was the repair for Shirl. As you can see, there was a lot of extra work that had to be done. I couldn't begin to tell you how I got all those strings of leather through there last time. They're no stiffer than the elastic, and honestly, nothing wanted to go around those turns. Shirl was my very first attempt at making a jointed doll, but she's not supposed to be a ball-jointed doll. She was supposed to be a bead-strung doll, so all of her parts are done like beads, and then strung together that way. Yeah, she's a little primitive, but, like I said, she's a pretty good piece old, so skills weren't quite there yet. I may eventually try again, we'll see, but for now, good old girl Shirl is ready to resume her place on the shelf where she was. Being the household tart and button wearer. Anyway, guys, yeah, if you ever thought that stringing a ball-jointed doll was hard, try one that's done with beads that have a bend in the hole. So anyway, guys, if you like what you see here, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see what I come up with next time. And, thank you so very much for watching. We'll see you then, and bye-bye.